Good evening, esteemed television watchers. Nakhchivan News in English is on air. Last week was marked with important innovations. The ancient ice monument in Nakhchivan was put into operation after reconstruction and restoration, and also a new Sahil Park was opened. The 75th anniversary of the great victory over fascism was celebrated in the Autonomous Republic. More in our official news blog.
On May 5, Nakhchivan City Ice House was put into operation after restoration and reconstruction works. Working conditions were created for Nakhchivan Cuisine Culinary Center at the monument. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talbov, congratulated for the participants on the commissioning of Nakhchivan City Ice House after restoration and reconstruction works, and thanked those who contributed to the restoration of the monument and inquired about the created conditions. The planned structure of Nakhchivan City Ice House is rectangular. In the current situation, the monument, which is 906 meter high and 1 meter rampart, were restored while maintaining the architectural structure. The walls of the monument were insulated, the building and existing ancillary rooms were overhauled, a kitchen and a boiler house were built. Furniture and equipment were installed in accordance with the historical appearance of the ice house, and also heating system was installed. The activities of the Nakhchivan Cuisine Culinary Center of the Tourism Department of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic will be provided here, and the catering service will be provided to the residents and also tourists. The chairman of Supreme Majlis gave instructions on the protection of the monument and promotion of our national cuisine.
On May 9, the 75th anniversary of the historic victory over fascism in the War of 1941-45 was celebrated in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talbov, visited the memorial complex in Nakhchivan, led a race at the monument and paid tribute to the memory of Azerbaijanis died by heroes' deaths in the war. Azerbaijan has made significant contributions to the historic victory over fascism. The Azerbaijani people, who had a large share in this glorious victory, sent more than 600,000 sons and daughters to the front, and about half of them didn't return from the battlefield. 123 Azerbaijani citizens were awarded with the title of Hero of Soviet Union for their bravery during the war, and more than 170,000 soldiers and officers were awarded with various orders and medals. The 77th, 233rd, 336th, 402nd and 416th Rifle Divisions, consisting of Azerbaijani conscripts and volunteers, showed a great example of the heroism.
On May 9, the 75th anniversary of the victory over fascism in Nakhchivan for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Republic of Azerbaijan, and 5 people with disabilities during military service, as well as 1 person who lost his health in the Chernobyl accident, Nakhchivan 330 cars were presented. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talbov, thanked those provided with cars for fulfilling their duties to the motherland and presented car keys. Those who provided with cars expressed their gratitude.
On May 10, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talbov, laid flowers at the monument to the founder and architect of the independent Azerbaijan state, national leader Heydar Aliyev, in the main square of Nakhchivan, and paid tribute to the memory of the great leader. The chairman of Supreme Majlis visited the Heydar Aliyev Museum, viewed the exhibits reflecting the life and multifaceted activities of national leader Heydar Aliyev, thereupon met with the museum staff and thanked them.
On May 10, the 97th anniversary of our national leader Heydar Aliyev, Sahil Park was opened in Nakhchivan. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talbov, cut the ribbon symbolizing inauguration ceremony. On the anniversary of great leader, the chairman of Supreme Majlis congratulated the residents of Autonomous Republic on the occasion of opening a new park Nakhchivan and wished them pleasant time. The chairman of Supreme Majlis got acquainted with the conditions created in the park. It was reported that 2 sport grounds, a tennis court and 4 table tennis courts were installed in the 20.06-hectare Sahel Park, and a cafe with 100 seats were put into operation. Various sport facilities were installed on the 450 square meters sports ground, which is important for the physical health of residents. 2,834-meter-long bicycle lane was built in the park, a parking lot was installed, and 11 bicycles were purchased. The chairman of Supreme Majlis took a photo with the participants of the event and gave instructions on the include the Sahel Park in the tourist routes to maintain created conditions.
Various events were held on the occasion of the 97th anniversary of our national leader Heydar Aliyev. The documentary film was prepared by our television one in the International Festival in Bulgaria. Also, a new shopping center was opened in Nakhchivan. Now we'll introduce Social Public News blog. An online conference on initiator and founder of the independent Azerbaijan state was held at the Heydar Aliyev Museum on the occasion of the 97th anniversary of the national leader Heydar Aliyev. The speakers at the conference spoke in detail about the unparalleled services of national leader Heydar Aliyev in maintaining the independence of the Republic of Azerbaijan, his honorable and meaningful life, his concept of national statehood. After the conference, a virtual tour of the museum was organized.
The 16th Bulgarian International Tourism Film Festival on the eastern coast of Europe was held under the protection of the Ministry of Tourism of the Republic of Bulgaria. Documentary film prepared by Nakhchivan Television. Nakhchivan is the soul of Azerbaijan, won in the reporting or documentary category in the tourism space category of festival.
According to the reconciliation plan of the Nakhchivan garrison troops for 2020 academic year, trainings were held with the battalion, division commanders and deputies in the command training system. Classes were held for battalion, division commanders and deputies in various subjects at various training sites, and practical shootings were carried out using simulators mounted on 60, 82 and 120 mm mortars. Demonstration of professional management and high field skills of the personnel during the practical demonstration of the most complex and difficult type of combat shows the importance of systematic organization of trainings.
The career shopping center of Jamgaya Holding Union of Companions was put into operation. 1.6 million manats were spent on the establishment of the center. The center, with the area of 1,800 to 4,000 square meters, has all kinds of household appliances, electrical materials and equipment, furniture, car accessories, warehouses and other services offered at the best quality and reasonable prices to meet the needs of population of the Autonomous Republic. In addition to the local products, more than 8,500 products made in a number of foreign countries are sold here.
In recent years, more than 200 secondary schools with the most modern teaching facilities in the Autonomous Republic were reconstructed or built for the use of teachers and students. As a continuation of the work carried out, Ordubat City Secondary School No. 1 is being reconstructed. The two-storied school building with the capacity of 358 students will have modern classrooms, a military cabin, chemistry, biology and physics laboratories, a chess class, a library and gyms.
The Ministry of Youth and Sports organized an online book discussion on Kitabi Dede Gorgo, the epic and national spiritual values, through the Zoom program. What have I done for the development and promotion of the Autonomous Republic? An essay competition on the topic was announced. There is also an online intellectual game Who, What, Where was held. Sports lessons for teenagers and young athletes are also taught on social network accounts.
blood donation action was held at Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Hospital in connection with the International Thalassemia Day. The main purpose of the blood donation campaign is to support patients suffering from the thalassemia and hemophilia and to provide their blood needs. Employees of Nakhchivan Railways Limited Liability Company joined the blood donation campaign held for charity. Disinfection and medical prevention measures against infectious and seasonal infectious diseases were carried out in Sadarak region. Employees of the Hygiene and Epidemiology Center of the region carried out disinfection in Hyderabad settlement of the Vera region. Epidemiologists continued this work in a number of administrative buildings and institutions. Due to the current situation, the online organization and live broadcast of cultural events in Nakhchivan are in the spotlight. Last week, several performances, excursions and concerts were organized and broadcast live on our television.
An online tour was organized at the Hyder Aliyev Museum. The tour was broadcasted live on Nakhchivan State Television and its internet resources, as well as the website of social networks accounts of the Ministry of Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic.
Nakhchivan State Philharmonic performed an online concert program on the occasion of the 97th anniversary of the national leader Hyder Aliyev. It was broadcasted live on Nakhchivan State Television and its internet resources, as well as on the website and social network accounts of the Ministry of Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The concert featured works by Emin Sabitoğlu, Ramiz Mirishli, Eldar Mansumov and other famous composers, as well as folk songs.
New online play was shown at the Nakhchivan State Drama Theatre named after Jalil Mamatqulzadeh. The performance was broadcast live on Nakhchivan State Television and its internet resources, as well as on website on the social networks accounts of the Ministry of Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The comedy Ağıldan Bala by well-known Russian playwright, writer and diplomat Alexander Sergeyevich Griboyedov was presented to the theatre lovers for the next time.
136 years ago, the first secular theatre opened in Nakhchivan. On May 11, 1883, Mirza Fatali Akhundzadeh's Monsieur Jordan and Dervish Mastali Shah the Magician work was first staged by the Muslim Art and Drama Society at the house of Haji Najaf Zeynalov. With this first performance, a branch of the Azerbaijani theatre, Nakhchivan Theatre, was established. Let's have a wider look. Mirza Fatali Akhundzadeh's comedy Monsieur Jordan and Dervish Mastali Shah was staged on May 11, 1883 in Nakhchivan in the house of Haji Najaf Zeynalov, a progressive intellectual of his time in the famous Savia quarter of Nakhchivan. Thus, Nakhchivan Theatre was established. Since its establishment, Nakhchivan Theatre was maintained relations with mighty representatives of the Azerbaijani theatrical art. Aynali Bey Sultanov, Jalil Mamatqulzadeh, Mehmet Tağı Sidgi and other prominent intellectuals was shown real selflessness in the development of the theatre. In recent years, consistent measures were taken to strengthen the material and technical base of theatres in the Autonomous Republic. Theatre buildings were reconstructed or restored and put into operation. Nakhchivan State Musical Drama Theatre named after Jalil Mamatqulzadeh. Nakhchivan State Puppet Theatre named after Mehmet Tağı Sidgi. Nakhchivan State Children's Theatre, 5 folk theatres. Student Theatre Studio of Nakhchivan State University operating in our ancient land play an important role in the formation of moral and aesthetic tastes of spectators and also meaningful organization of their leisure time. During the independence years, the creative pursuits and tours of Nakhchivan Theatre were expanded and the groups became professional propagandists of our national values. Today, folk theatres are successfully operating in the cities and regions of the Autonomous Republic. In recent years, the involvement of talented young actors in folk theatres, the enrichment of their repertoire has created conditions for further expansion of the audience. A number of successful works on the study of the Nakhchivan theatre were carried out. Along with these, monographs and books were published. The book Chronicle of Nakhchivan Theatre, published with the attention and care of the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, deserves high praise. Esteemed television watchers, that was all for today. Hoping to be together at the same time next week. Goodbye.